Hello guys, welcome here again to Homestead Miami Speedway. This time for the Mountain Dew Race Series Season 5 finale. The Ford Ecoboost 400 is in practice. Tease! But anyway, cars will go around and practice for about 10 minutes and then we'll get you ready for the actual race. But what a lot that's going on as Zohar Mon in the 12 and the All-Tail colors for Penske Racing comes out. But what a championship battle we have shaping up. 9 drivers are battling for the championship. That's amazing how consistent these guys have been, or just maybe how unlucky some of the guys top of the standings were. But the fact that we have 9 drivers battling for the championship is by far the most ever in the series history, because I think last season we barely even had a battle. I don't even think we have, no, not last season, we didn't. The season before it was a long shot. So I mean, ever since season 2 when we had that 1 point difference between Jake Rogers and Cody Birmingham, we haven't really had a competitive championship battle until now. Season 5, 9 drivers separated by 40 points, but the fact is the top 8 are separated by 21, but then the top 6 separated by 9 points. That's just crazy. So like I said, every point will matter in the last 41 laps of the season. So Zohar Mon, he's still trying to break through the victory lane. We'll try to talk about everybody, and we'll talk about championship contenders as well. Cody Lama is the Auto Club winner, trying to salvage what he can do. I do not have the points up right now. I do apologize, but I'll actually get them up real quick. Alright, and we're back now, as we have some points we can talk about everything. Daniel Day, the 22 here. One of the newer drivers in the series. On the track, another Penske car, looking to get a win. Noah Hart, he's actually been one of the surprises the last few weeks. He's won 2 races, I think, out of about the last 4, I should say. I think, yep, he has. He won his Joltas 4 races ago, and then he won at Phoenix. So Noah Hart's won 2 races all of a sudden here at the end of the season. So Noah's really came alive. Just the only problem was he wasn't a full-time driver. So that's the only problem with it. Charles Sanford in the 28, trying to break through the victory lane. And there's one of our championship contenders who comes in here 4th in points, Sean Hindley. Now he's in a tie with Aaron Williams Jr., but he does have the tiebreaker when it comes to more top 10. They have the same amount of top 5s and the same amount of wins. So that can come play crucial between him and the 88th. They come down and battle for the championship. Those two actually battled out for Rookie of the Year honors last season. That was won by Aaron Williams Jr. There's Seth Cole, who is the Martinsville winner from a couple weeks ago, but he finished last at Phoenix last week. He's had a, or actually not Phoenix last week, no. That was the nationwide race, whoops. He actually was top 5 last week, so Seth's right now 12th in points, trying to crack the top 10. But yeah, Sean Hindley battling for the championship once again, and his former rider right behind him, that's Tim Walsh in the 3, trying to break through victory lane. Charles Jackson, who is running strong in the nationwide race, looking to try to get a win. Here's another championship contender, we were just talking about him, Aaron Williams Jr. Another kind of well-documented thing with him as well. This is probably going to be his farewell race as well. I mean, pretty sure after this is over, he's done with my series, like, as competing in it. So this could be his last hurrah. So Williams going to try to go out and try to win the championship. Didn't make it in the nationwide side. I think he ended up 4th in points over there, but comes in here 5th in points in the tie with Sean Hindley for 4th. But he lost a tiebreaker to him, so we'll see how he does. Joshua Mudd trying to break through the victory lane. In the 15, there's Dylan Young, former winner in the series, or Jacob Lawler. Lawler has a little bit taller task to climb. He's 8th in points, 21 points back. He's been very strong during the chase, just had a dismal last couple of races, and that derailed him down to 21 points back. But a lot could happen. Lawler just has to go out there and win this race and hope for the best. That's all he can do. James Silverfox battling with Tim Freilich. Freilich, a 3-time winner, I believe, this season. I mean, 5-time winner overall. Freilich has got the formula for winning. He just cannot get the consistency to get himself in the chase. Don't know what he would have done if he would have made it, but we'll never know, I guess. Richard Johnson, 7th in points. He's 20 points back. He has a little bit of a task as well. But he won this season at Las Vegas. Looking to try to get Penske the championship. And the only Dodge up there that's actually competing for the championship. Actually, William Duncan is too. I can't forget about William. And here's another championship contender. Steven Gonzalez comes there 2nd in points, 2 points behind Trent Dunham. Steven, a winner from Bristol. This is a place where he finished runner-up in the Nationwide Series finale last season. So he knows how to get around this track. But that he's going to need a really good finish, possibly a win. I mean, that would lock it up for him. Daniel Hummel, the Richmond winner. We have Kurt Morchnick, 3rd in points, 5 points back. Has not won this season. He could try to become the first driver in Mountain Dew Race Series history to win the championship without even posting a victory. We can dub him Austin Dillon. No. But Kurt's trying to win the championship, and maybe a win, like I said, a win will guarantee a lot, so we'll see what he does there. Danny Wells, someone that missed the chase barely. He's trying to get a victory for the first time. Had a good run last week at Phoenix. Joshua Collard has been hit by bad luck here and there. Actually, he's been hit a lot with bad luck during the chase. 13th in points. Trying to get back up there. An early favorite for the championship has been derailed by bad luck and everything near the end of this. William Duncan, the long shot, the Kevin Harvick in this situation. He's 40 points back. He's barely even in contention and eligible to even battle for the championship. Duncan needs a lot to go his way, and I mean a lot. He's a very long shot, but never know what could happen. Michael Norman, a two-time winner this season. There's Sean Galligan, a winner also this season, a chaser. He is 11th points. He's out of contention, along with James McLeod right behind him, who's not won yet this season, the All-Star winner and the defending champion, who will not be able to regain his crown for 2 years in a row. McLeod is 10th in points, just missed out on the cut to stay in contention for the championship. There's Ryan Acosta, our former winner this season as well. He's trying to finish his season off. Chris Washer, he's also looking to try to get a win. He's shown some good signs this season of good runs. James Qualls, who's had all the early bad luck in the chase, and he's still 14th in points, but a win would always make everything better. He hasn't won in a while. Pichu London, Aaron Reed, a couple of guys battling right there. Reed, the winner from Chicagoland. We'll go back a little bit. There's Michael Walton, the 43. Andreas Allen in the 78. A couple of drivers looking to win. Jake Rogers, former series champion, two-time winner this season. Tim Walsh is all in the pit row as well. There's John Dillon, 6th in points. He's 9 points back. John Dillon, a two-time winner this season, and a Daytona 500 champion. So John trying to do it for RCR, trying to get them a championship. It's amazing how many we have up there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 of the 8. Actually, 5 of the 9 drivers are Rookie of the Year honor drivers. And again, they're battling for Rookie of the Year as well, if you think about it. As right now, Kurt Mortnick's winning that battle. He's 3rd in points, but you got John Dillon, who's right there. Richard Johnson, Jacob Lawler still battling for it. I don't know if William Duncan's going to get it, but I don't know. Red Bell trying to pit road. She won a few weeks ago at Kansas. Justin Perry, the Coca-Cola 600 winner. There's Jack Richards. Also another driver like Aaron Williams Jr. This could be Jack Richards' last race. We don't know. It's been rumored around that he's not coming back. It's been a dismal season for Jack. Season's champion from season 3, I should say. Wanted to finish strong. And there's Trent Dunham, the points leader coming into today's race. Made the catapult 6 spots in points. He jumped all the way up from 7th to 1st in points. Man, Trent's never been closer to winning a championship here in the Mountain Dew Race Series as he is right now. He's shown the consistency that he had back in the regular season when he was the points leader for a few races and stuff, so maybe it's a good time to have it, but there's so many hungry drivers who won that championship. I don't think they're just going to let them have it. There's Cold Alley in the 33 back here. Looking for some drivers. I talked about Joseph Lombard in the 24. Right in the paint scheme that Jeff Gordon won the Homestead race in. Would be ironic if he won this race. I don't know, that'd be crazy, but Joseph's still looking to break through the victory lane in his rookie season. Go back a little bit. There's Rohit Baderview, the Pocono winner back here. Brian James in the 6 car. Like I said, a lot of driver features are up in the air. So a lot of them I don't know if I'm going to watch anymore, so I have to wait and see on that. There's Tim Walsh we were talking about in the 3. I don't know if I think we talked about everybody. I want to say I have, but I want to go back and make sure. There's some cars on pit road, I believe. There's Seth Cole. Oh yeah, we already talked about Seth. I'm not mistaken, I think I've talked about everybody. And we're right about 10 minutes, so we'll go ahead and just cut it here. As you see the practice speeds and everything for this race, John Dillon is on top of the leaderboard, and Trent Dunham right behind him in 2nd. Steven Gonzalez is 5th. Looking for more of the contenders for the championship. Those 3 were all the other. Kurt Mortnick is 17th. William Duncan is 18th. Richard Johnson is 21st. Let's look down a little bit more. I probably have missed somebody. I feel like I did. Jacob Lawler is down in 30th. He has to pick it up a little bit. We haven't got to qualifying yet, so that's still a big factor. Sean Henley is 36. Aaron Williams Jr. is 38th. And last week's winner, Noah Hart, right there. Excuse me, I just wanted to point him out. He's running dead last right now in speed. So, it's going to be interesting regardless what happens. And how this race is going to play out. It's going to be a one-stop race, having to go to pit road. And that was pretty critical in the nationwide race. And this is going to be under green, so this is going to be very interesting. And getting on and off pit road is going to play probably crucial in who wins this championship. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tell who won the championship as soon as they cross the line for the checkered, unless it's just obvious who's way ahead. But like I said, it'll probably take a couple of minutes afterwards to figure out who is the champion, and then we'll have them crowned. So, other than that, guys, stay tuned. Again, this is going to be a long race. I apologize, but it is the season finale. But stay tuned, guys. The season finale of the Homestead race here in the Mountain Race Series, the Ford Ecoboost 400, is next. So stay tuned. Well, guys, the wait is finally over, and it is time to get down to business. Championship weekend is about to conclude here on the Cup side, here in the Mountain Dew Racing Series for Season 5, as we're here for the final race of the season, and we will crown a champion finally after 13 months. Hello, guys, welcome here to the Ford Ecoboost 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway, and we got 41 laps and a crucial pit stop that will determine the champion. 9 drivers coming into today's race, separated by 40 points, and you only have 8 drivers separated by 21, but the top 6 in points are separated by 9 points. Yes, this is the tightest points battle we've had ever in the series history. Will we defeat the feat from Season 2 of a 1-point deficit championship battle? Could we have a tie? I don't know what's going to happen, but things are about to get very interesting here, and we're about to see where everybody's starting for today's race. And on the front row is Danny Wells in the 29, looking for his first win of the season. Danny is definitely looking to break through the victory lane for the first time, the Nationwide Series champion. This is his first pole of the season as well, so Danny is going to have a good starting spot. Daniel Hummel, a winner from Richmond, will start second. Row 3 consists of 2 chasers, 1 battling for the championship. Richard Johnson, who's 20 points back, 7th in points. Highest qualified chaser will start 3rd. Joshua Collard, who is still a chaser, he's going to start 4th. Points leader Trent Dunham will start 5th today. He's already in a great spot. We'll see if he stays up there. James Silverfox will start 6th. They got row 4, which consists of Joshua Mudd and Aaron Reed. And round out the top 10, Charles Jackson and Dylan Young. You also got Jacob Lawler in the frame. You got John Dillon and Steve Gonzalez right there as well. So a lot of the chasers are starting up toward the front. There's 11th, 12th, and 13th. Go back a little bit more. Let's see. Sean Henley will start 19th. Let's see. 3rd, 25th. I see Aaron Williams Jr. back there. He's starting 32nd. Kurt Morchnick starts 34th. I think I got everybody for the championship contenders. So, they're spread out from 5th to 34th. We're about to find out what's going to happen as we get ready for 41 laps around Homestead, the last 41 laps of the season. Getting ready to take a look at your starting lineup for today's season finale of the Ford Ecoboost 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And as the field fires are in here, the field has made one last time this season. Pace car heads off, and this field is ready to follow suit. For the final time, for 41 laps, 9 drivers battled for a championship in one of the most tightest battles ever in the series history. Will we beat that 1-point margin today? We're about to find out. Danny Wells and Daniel Hummel lead him down to the green flag, as we have 9 drivers battling for one prize, and that is the Season 5 Mountain Dew Racing Series Championship. The pace car makes a left-hand turn for the final time this season, as Danny Wells on his first pole of the season, and Daniel Hummel Lead them down the green flag, and we are racing here at Homestead. The Ford Ecoboost 400 is underway. Danny got a heck of a jump, and Trent Dunham's wasting no time to get to the front. He already put Richard Johnson in the sucker hole, and he's already moving up to third place. His collar got kicked out of line. He's already falling back, as Daniel Hummel follows right behind the pole sitter, Danny Wells, who's leading the way right now. With one crucial pit stop going to be made, a lot can happen, or a wreck also could happen. With no caution, you have to stay at the front if you want this championship, if you want it bad. As Danny Wells leads lap 1. Here comes Daniel Hummel to the inside to try to take the lead in turn number 1. Joshua Mike and Trent Dunham to the high side, Charles Jackson Becker, Jacob Lawler. He comes storming down the back straightaway. Cars are making some dicey moves early on in this race, as the Dodge Charger Valvoline sponsor car of Daniel Hummel out of Everham Motorsports leads the way. Joshua Mudd's going to take second place away from Danny Wells. Charles Jackson's going after Trent Dunham for 4th. Jacob Lawler right behind him in 6th. And Steven Gonzalez is right behind him, so he's staying close with Trent. Those two are separated by 2 points right now. The top of the standings, Lawler a long shot, along with William Duncan and Richard Johnson. Sean Henley is trying to work his way toward the front. Aaron Williams Jr., John Dillon, and Kurt Mortonick also in the fight for the championship as well. The top 6 are separated by only 9 points. So every position is going to matter, as Steven Gonzalez is trying to get around his teammate as he wants to get around that 1 car. As of right now, though, those two will be battling for the points lead, the 55 and the 1. And Gonzalez being ahead now by 1 spot is a 1-point deficit behind the 1. If Gonzalez either gains a spot or Trent loses a spot, they'll be tied for the points lead. And then I'll have to figure out who the heck has the tiebreaker. And Steven's now in a tie with him. They're 4 wide for the lead. Oh, they almost were. Hummel backed out of his mud leaped the lap. Holy cow, that was for the lead. These guys are racing like that. Wow. Joshua Mudd led the lap, but he's not going to stay up there now. Danny Wells is back battling with Charles Jackson for the lead. Oh, and they're wrecking in the back! Sean Henley the rail. Richard Johnson's flipping! Oh my goodness. Richard Johnson, Cody Lamas, Sean Henley is smoking, and that might be it for Sean Henley and his championship hopes. Holy cow. There's Silver Fox. Galligan's damage in the 21. Aaron Williams Jr. was way back, and they're wrecking again. There goes Collard. He's spinning in front of the pack. And Mortonick gets by. Aaron Williams Jr. gets a little piece of it. They're still wrecking. Somebody's slipping over. That's Jake Rogers. Oh, wow. Sanford just plowed Tim Walsh. Holy cow. William Duncan's involved. Another championship contender. And things just started picking up. There's Peter Lane, Collard, Michael Norman, Stohar Martin, Andreas Allen. Tim Freilich, he's involved. McLeod's looks like he's coming to pit road. There's Williams and Mortonick. They're really far back now. Silver Fox is on pit road. He had damage. And that separated the field big time. And left battling it out right now. It looks like it's the 1, the 56, and the 55 as Gonzalez is leading the race right now. Holy cow. That made things very interesting right there. And Gonzalez led the lap. And right now he would be the points leader, but holy cow, what just happened? That was a big time wreck. And the bad news in that situation, Johnson and Henley are going to be out of the race, it looks like. Aaron Williams Jr. and Kurt Mortonick might be too far back now because they got held up behind those 2 wrecks. And so it could be the same said for John Dillon. Well, wherever he is at. I don't even know where John's at. There's John Dillon. Right now he's in 12th. But they've lost that front pack. Trent Dunham and Steven Gonzalez and Jacob Lawler were in this front pack. Only 3 guys battling for the championship up here. As Lawler led a lap. You know Stevens led a lap. Trent's trying to lead a lap. He's on the inside of the 56. He's not going to let him do it. Daniel Hummel's on his back bumper, but man, we just had a lot of race-altering wrecks right there for the championship. It just happened. Richard Johnson is out of the race. Sean Henley has dropped out of the race. William Duncan is out of the race. Man. And now they're coming up on Silver Fox as Trent Dunham takes the lead. Oh, they're really held up behind Silver Fox right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, be careful, guys. As Trent's going to pull away with the race lead, and they're still held up behind Silver Fox back there. He needs to get out of the way. What is he doing? And he's actually holding up his own teammate, and he's holding up Steven Gonzalez and Aaron Reed. Wow, that's a good teammate right there. Oh my goodness. Daniel Hummel cannot be happy. His own teammate just held him up. And Gonzalez is going to have to play catch-up now, as Jacob Lawler is trying to help his teammate out. He's trying to get back to the lead on Trent Dunham. They do not need to let that one car lead laps. And they're all going to have to try to catch up, as now Lawler is to the inside, and he's going to take the lead from Trent. Here comes Dylan Young, who's quietly up there in third place. Great run for Dylan Young right now. He's hanging around up here. He's trying to get back to victory lane. They're coming up on a couple more slow cars. Michael Norman and Joshua Collard, a couple of Fords up ahead. Have to really be careful, try to avoid these guys. Dunham's going to try to pin the 56 up behind the 99. He's already to his inside. I think he's going to do it. Oh, he's trying. Lawler needs to get. He's going to get held up. He does. He got the pit maneuver put on him. And Dunham's going to sneak by for the lead as they go by the 99 and the 44, the wounded cars. Oh, Collar's getting a little bit of hesitation. And Jacob Lawler's held up behind, and so is Danny Wells. Mudd, Qualls, and Gonzalez are going to sneak by. Oh, Lawler forces his way down under the 99, but he's still getting freight trained by the inside line. As Dylan Young's up here battling for the race lead with Trent Dunham. Dunham leads. Gonzalez is right now 6th. Jacob Lawler is falling back. He's right now in 8th place, about to lose it to Danny Wells, who's about to take that and give him that spot. Again, it's a 10-car breakaway at the front. Looking back for the other guys. There's Mortnick and Williams. They're back here. John Dillon is trying to catch that front pack. He's stuck in 12th place right now. He needs those guys up there to have problems. They're going to come up on James McLeod. I don't know if he's off the pace or not. Dylan Young is now the near race leader. Trent Down's getting freight trained back now. Jackson's by. Joshua Mudd's trying to go by. And here comes James Qualls right now. They're kicking the one car back. As Dylan Young's leading the way as they're coming up on McLeod. Qualls is now on the inside of Trent for 4th. Steven Gonzalez is right behind him with Aaron Reed and others. Jacob Lawler's falling to the back of this front pack. He's now back in the 10th spot. Oh, and Charles Jackson's going to help behind the 5, and so will Trent Dunham. Ooh, and Aaron Reed, and they're all getting held up. Jackson trying to sneak under the 5. And now Trent's getting held up behind McLeod. It's like every one of these drivers got held up by a slow car so far in this run. And it's definitely going to be something they're going to have to deal with before this race is over. It's going to happen some more probably. As Steven Gonzalez makes it 3 wide for 2nd, he needs to get up there. He wants to get back to the lead. He's trying to take advantage of Trent's issues back there with the 5. And car 55 is now going around his teammate Joshua Mudd for 30. You can say a great run right now for a lot of these Toyotas, especially Michael Walker Racing. Got Steven right now in 3rd, Joshua Mudd's in 4th, and Jacob Lawler back here is in 9th place. So they're all running good, and 2 of them battling for the championship. And again, won't be too long. They'll have to make that one crucial pit stop. As Dylan Young right now is leading the way, and now they're catching Pichu London. There's going to be a trend, it looks like, in this race, catching these slow cars. Like Darrell Waltrip said once, slow cars are going to get in the way. He actually held up Dylan Young just a little bit. They're all going to go under the 42 right now with Pichu London. Qualls is now in his back bumper. He allowed the 11, the 55 to catch the 2. Joshua Mudd's way up the track back there. Aaron Reed's, I think, bound for 4th. Here comes Charles Jackson for 5th. Daniel Hummel right now is back there in the 7th spot. And at the back of this package is Trent Dunham, who is still trying to recover from that getting stuck behind James McLeod situation. As James Qualls takes the lead away from Dylan Young. And here comes Steven Gonzalez to the inside. He's trying to get to a fender to the inside of the 11. He's not there yet. Qualls is, Gonzalez just about got into Qualls. That was close. I think Qualls will still have the advantage on the high side with the momentum, as they're 3 wide behind them. Trent Dunham made it 3 wide to get around Danny Wells and Pichu London. Trent's like, I'm not getting held up by a teammate, no way. He still didn't get the run on him. He's still stuck behind the 29. Lawler still hasn't recovered either. He's still back here. Dylan Young's falling back, and Qualls up the lap as Steven Gonzalez is now leading as they're coming up on yet another slow car. That's Andreas Allen. Right now, updating all the championship runners where they're at right now. Wow, Trent just went way up the track back there. He's going to go at the back of this pack. Right now, Steven's right now bound for the lead. He's right now 1st. Jacob Lawler at the line was in 9th. Trent Dunham is 10th. John Dillon's back to 14th place right now. Kurt Mortnick's 21st. Aaron Williams Jr. is, he's 23rd now. Aaron Williams Jr. is 22nd. William Duncan is out 35th. Jonathan Hindley is also out in 40th, as well as Richard Johnson, who ended up last today. As now they're going by Andreas Allen. He's probably going to help some of these guys on the high side. Aaron Reed looks like he's going to be the victim right now, and so will be Danny Wells. Jacob Lawler's going to sneak by on the inside. Here comes Trent Dunham. A couple more spots right now. It's not what Steven was wanting, those two cars to get positions. You want to help a teammate out, but you're battling with them for the championship. You know Lawler's not thinking that right now. And this is helping Trent back out as they're going to go 4 wide behind him. Ooh, they got to be careful, got to be careful. Joshua Mudd and Danny Wells hit doors right there. Just doesn't look like Trent's car is back up to speed. Like, he's just not having the run right now. He's just having problems right now. As they come up, oh man, they got 3 cars up ahead. They got Zohar Martin, that's Trent's brother, Sean Galligan, a chaser, and Noah Hart up there as well. So they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. With the lap car, Galligan up high. Now Gonzalez goes under quals for the race lead. They sneak by Galligan so far. Oh, Galligan needs to get out of the way. That's close. He waved to everybody as they go by. And Trent Dunham stuck on the high side right now. It's not what he needs to be at right now. Uh-oh. They're coming up on Zohar Martin. That's Trent's brother right there. Not making it easy. I think he held up James Qualls, actually. Here comes Charles Jackson. That might have slowed him up. Jackson now to the inside for the race lead. But the one car still in sight. That 55 cannot let up. Steven's always been known for second place at a lot of things. He's even been second in the points. It could something that could be related to Kevin Durant over in the NBA. He finally broke through the season, won MVP for the first time after being second a few times. He's finished second in the championship battle when they lost in the finals to the Miami Heat. Steven Gonzalez could feel the same way about that here in the NR7 series here. He's finished second in the championship to Jack Richards. He finished second so many times before he finally broke through the victory at Bristol this season. Could he win that elusive championship now here in Season 5? He's made the chase every season. He has a great shot to do it right now. But he just big time got freight trained behind the 8 car Noah Hart. Jacob Lawler's right behind him. And there's Trent Dunham once again, running right now in the 9th position. Daniel Hummel goes for the race lead on Charles Jackson. Let's go back and check up on other stuff. They're coming up on Silver Fox. Here's some of the slower cars right here. Morchnik and Williams with Red Bell. There's Daniel Day, Justin Perry, Seth Cole back here with Rohit Vaderview, a couple of Twinix racing cars. There's a couple of slow cars, Pollard and Pichu London. There's Cole Dowley. This is 17th up to about 11th place. Chris Washer's leading this group with Jack Richards, Michael Walton, Joseph Lombard, Ryan Acosta. There's John Dillon. Right now he says he's running in the 16th position, like he's right in front of his teammate Cole Dowley. That's what's going on right now. Still the battle is up here we have to watch. Gonzalez is still trying to get back to the front. Jackson's leading, but here comes Dylan Young back to the lead in the 2 car. And they're catching Silver Fox. He held him up the first time. Uh-oh. He's really holding him up now. They're going to go under him at this moment. They really closed the field up. And Silver Fox is holding up everybody right now but Dylan Young. Now he's in front of Steven Gonzalez. And look who's coming to the inside. It's Trent Dunham. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide. Oh, no. Guys, be careful. How they make it work. But Steven's still stuck. He cannot get behind him. Or get out from behind him, I should say. He finally does, but the 1 car, he snuck right on by. And it left Dylan Young with the lead. Jacob Lawler is now second with Trent Dunham third. Aaron Reed, Charles Jackson, the top 5. And they're pitting. Oh, here they come. Oh, Gonzalez has to be careful. Oh, they're sliding up the track up here. Oh, and there goes Joshua Mudd. He got hit by Zohar Martin. There was the first incident on the pit road. Oh, and there goes Cole Dowley. He got hit by Andreas Allen. Pichu London had a piece of it. They're still all trying to get to pit road. And Steven Gonzalez and Trent Dunham, Jacob Lawler are nose to tail coming to pit road. Guys have to be careful. Lawler getting his stall. Gonzalez is getting his. And Trent Dunham's getting in. Joshua Mudd. Wrong place, wrong time. Something happened with that pit stop. He got hit. Slipped the track, got hit by Zohar Martin, who's smoking around the racetrack. And that leaves the lead with Aaron Reed. Chris Washer, I think, just got spun coming to pit road. Yeah, Washer's leading. Here's Morchnik and Williams. They're coming off pit road now. But the other guys are already leaving. Jacob Lawler won off pit road. Actually, Dylan Young did. Lawler's next car. Dunham's ahead of Steven Gonzalez. They're going to be nose to tail. Like I said, oh, they're going to be side by side right here. Cole Dowley, damage. You're going to need to let that 52 car go. I think Kurt Morchnik and Aaron Williams Jr. didn't gain enough ground on that stop right there. Once they got behind, they were done. There's Reed and Jackson. They're coming off around along with James Qualls, Michael Walton. There's Andreas Allen with damage. Joseph Lombard's leaving. There's Dylan Young, who could be in command of this race. We'll see where Reed and Jackson are. See if we see that 2 car. There he is back there. Dylan Young's going to have to try to catch up. Oh, he's going to be right there with them. Lawler, Dunham, there's Daniel Day back there in this group as well. I don't think he's on the lead lap, though. No, I don't think he is. Oh, there's a record page. That's Justin Perry. Oh, be careful, guys. Wow. Owen Qualls ran in the back of his teammate. Oh, that just sums up James Qualls' chase. Wow, he ran to his own teammate. Oh, it just got spun. Was that Lawler? It was. Jacob Lawler just got spun. Lawler was right ahead of the two guys he needed to be in front of, and he spun. Somebody, I think Silver Fox got into him. Silver Fox has been a pest to a lot of drivers today. I don't know what's to do with the 91 car today. But holy cow, there went Lawler. And then it looks like we're left with two cars. Trent Dunham and Steven Gonzalez, who came in first and second in points, battling out for the championship. I don't know what's going to happen here. I think they both led a lap today. Steven's trying to get up to him now and try to pass him, but I don't know how this gap is. I don't know how it's going to come down. Well, nonetheless, though, this could play a factor. Even if Gonzalez is one spot ahead of him, I think they both led a lap. But if Trent loses more spots, this could be bad. Dylan Young's leading the way. Charles Jackson, Aaron Reed are battling for second. Gonzalez is now going to take the fourth spot away from Dunham. Acosta takes the fifth spot, so now it's a virtual tie right now with Gonzalez and Dunham, because Gonzalez has to be 2 spots ahead of Trent Dunham. Now he's going to be 3 technically, unless he loses a spot here to Ryan Acosta. Danny Wells, he slipped right on by Trent. The top 3 are kind of away from the pack, and now it's going to be right here, the focus right here. And there's a lot of cars in this pack. Dunham's gone back to the bottom, and the 22 car Daniel Day is not on the lead lap. It's these. This is 4th through 10th place right now, looks like. When you add also the 22 Daniel Day. Oh, and Dunham's trying to get down the inside, couldn't do it. Gonzalez is straight ahead of him. Right now, Dunham will be the points leader. And now it's back to a tie, and I'd have to do my math again. Dow. Michael Walton's going to the inside of Trent Dunham. And Gonzalez is where he wants to be, back on the bottom. As Dylan Young crosses the line this time by, we will have 6 laps to go. And now Gonzalez is trying to make a move back toward the front of this pack. I don't think they're going to catch the top 3. It's going to be about 4th place as high as you're going to get. And Trent Dunham is struggling on the high side right now. He's falling back to the 10th spot when Jack Richards slips by. And this is not what he needed right now late in this race. He's falling back to this pack like he did the first time. Every spot matters, and Steven Gonzalez will be the points leader right now. These two guys were up in the top of the standings for a lot of the regular season, if you think about it. And it's not no surprise these two are going down for it right now for the championship. As right now it's pointing toward the way of the 55 car right now, being in 5th, and Trent Dunham being in the 10th spot. And he's actually losing that front pack. He's actually really slowing up. I don't know what happened to the 1 car. But now Steven Gonzalez is all over the back bumper of Ryan Acosta. As right now Dylan Young got held up behind. It looks like the 5 on McLeod right there. Aaron Reed and Charles Jackson did close up some. As we got 4 laps to go, Dylan Young's trying to return to victory lane for the first time since Richmond last season. The first Richmond racing season, not the Chase scenario one, but it's been a while since Dylan Young won. He won in the 9 car, so he hasn't won yet for Penske Racing. Aaron Reed, winner at Chicagoland this season. Charles Jackson hasn't won since New Hampshire last season, which we don't even go on the schedule this season, so he didn't get to go back and reclaim his crown there. We got a big mess back here, and again, oh, Danny Wells and Jack Richards really got close right there. And again, I don't know what's the deal with the Trent Dunham machine, but he cannot get back up to the pack. As they're getting, these guys are getting held up right here. These are points where he can make up. As Gonzalez got kicked to the high side now by Michael Walton. It's not what he needed. Gonzalez is going to try to drive it in there, but he's going to be stuck on the high side. Jack Richards and Danny Wells are coming up behind him. He's still going to be stuck on the high side. 2 laps to go. As Dylan Young is actually getting a challenge from Aaron Reed for the race lead. Steven Gonzalez is falling back now. Richards goes by. After Michael Walton slips by. Dunham is... Ooh. He needs to get up and around, I think, Acosta. I'm not sure. Gonzalez is going back after Richards as the white flag is out for now. Aaron Reed, who slipped by Dylan Young. White flag is in the air. Can Dylan Young make a charge and get back up to the lead? We're trying to keep an eye on Steven Gonzalez as well. He's back behind Jack Richards. And Trent Dunham cannot make a run up there. He's still stuck in 10th place. I don't know if he just used everything up and there's nothing he can do right now. And we're coming up the final corner. Dylan Young makes a move to the inside of Aaron Reed. We're going to have another photo finish here at Homestead. Coming to the line. It's going to be a drag race to the line. It's going to be Aaron Reed wins the race. And at the line, Steven Gonzalez will end up in 6th place. Trent Dunham will end up in 10th place. By my math, that's a 4-point difference. And not even having to do the math, Steven Gonzalez has finally got that goose egg off. And he is finally going to get that off the column of that championship line. And Steven Gonzalez is your Season 5 Mountain Dew Racing Series champion. Redemption for Steven and this 55 team. It's his 3rd different team in 3 seasons. He's a big-time Mark Martin fan. And this is exactly the way he wanted to win it. And he battled out with his good friend Trent Dunham, who just did not have any more fuel in the tank at the end of this race to make a run. And it's probably I think it's going to be a 2-point deficit. Not going to be the new record, but another close finish in the battle for the championship between these two friends. And Steven Gonzalez is your Season 5 Mountain Dew Racing Series champion. And just like that, the season is over. And sorry, I was saving the race and kicked my fraps off, but the race is now official as everybody has, I believe, crossed the line. And Jacob Lawler back here. Oh, these guys wrecked back here. And that's basically it summed up Lawler's last race right here. Oh wow, these guys are crossing the checkered flag right here. There's Collard right here. Wow, Brian James just dumped him. He's gonna come back up the track. And then Jacob Lawler, nowhere to go, hits Brian James. Wow, Silver Fox, how did he get through there? And Williams as well. Williams struggled late in this race, never recovered. Kurt Mortonick. We saw that John Dillon couldn't make a run. He actually almost caught Dunham. He'll end up 11th, but Trent just looked like he ran out of gas right there at the end of the race. Steven held on, and Aaron Reed, photo finish with Dylan Young. Reed's going to pick up another victory this season, his 2nd of the season. It's a great way to end the season for Aaron. Whew. Man, what a season. And just what a finish for the championship right there. Again, did not beat the Season 2 closest finish in the championship history with 1 point. But it's going to be a close second with the 2-point margin. That's pretty cool to have twice. And in 5 seasons, have 2 of them decided by 2 or less points. I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. Especially since the season kind of dragged on for 13 months. So, yeah. And it is May 30th. I promised this would be up by May 31st. Or on the day of, at least. So, expect that still, too. But congrats to Aaron Reed and the 38 team. Getting up a couple of wins during the chase. How he started the chase with the win at Chicagoland, ends the chase with the win at Homestead. Despite not being in the chase, I think that's a pretty good accomplishment for this 38 team and Aaron Reed. So, again, don't know if he's going to be back next season. There's a lot of question marks for a lot of drivers, but nonetheless, when he gets around to watching it, if he does, Aaron Reed, congrats. Dylan Young almost has his race in the bag. He had it looked like for a while, and they caught him. Him and Charles Jackson battled it out with Aaron Reed, and just so close, but another good classic finish in the series with Dylan Young and Aaron Reed, and saw the battle for the championship as well. Heating up, and just great run from Michael Walton, Jack Richards. It might be his final, and I think it is actually, I'm not sure, but it might be his final race ever in the series. So if this is it for the former champion Season 3, it was a well-deserved top 5 finish and a well-respected driver. Steven Gonzalez, enough to lock up the championship in 6th place. Danny Wells was battling him really hard with Daniel Hummel as well. Ryan Acosta got up there, snuck up there for a top 10, and Trent Dunham just could not get the car. I think the handling went away. I think he used his tires up, who knows. But Trent just could not keep up with those guys that well. He just kind of stuck in 10th place. But a hard fought battle between the 55 and the 1. And you know everyone would be the guy in 2nd place, but Trent Dunham has to look back, and he's had a really good season, and he really came a long way since he first started. Like, he used to struggle really bad. And again, Trent just is getting better and better, and again, gives him this much motivation next season to come back and try to win the championship. I mean, now he knows what Steven went through, and now he will have the chance next season probably to go for it, you know? So, again, hats off for those two for battling really hard for the championship. John Dillon, a hard-fought battle, will finish 11th. I'm pretty sure he's going to end up 3rd in points. So, great season for John Dillon. Daytona 500 champion. And he won another race in Atlanta and got himself basically locked up in the chase early on. So, John did a great job. Kept his nose clean, finished 11th. So, respectable 3rd place, probably in the points again. I have to make sure I'm not going to keep my word on that. Rohit Vaderview, Seth Cole, Cole Dally, Red Bell, and then you got Kurt Morchenick ends up 16th. Joseph Lombard, Aaron Williams Jr. was 18th. It might be his final race as well, so he had a good run as well in the series. He's probably going to finish close to the top 5 in points, if not that. So that's pretty good for 2 seasons. Jacob Lawler, last car in the lead lap in 19th place. The pit stop, it bit him. He got spun and just went downhill from there. So that was Lawler's last chance at it. But another surprise this season with him. So great to see Jacob get a win this season, and he ran well in the chase. Just had a couple of bad races, but that's just how it is. Just that kind of bad luck, but definitely looking forward to seeing him coming back if he does. And a lot of these drivers, a lot of good names ran well, rookies and all. Just I enjoyed everybody that was here. I don't want to just point out individuals, but everybody here was good. And you look through the rest of the results, we had a lot of drivers follow the race. Qualls had his issues, a lot of wrecks. Mud was having a great run, got wrecked. And then you see a lot of the guys that chase-wise, they were bound for the championship out early. Henley, Johnson, Duncan, and then, I mean, just killed their run for the championship, so it's a tough break. We'll go back and check some replays out before we move on and look at some key events that happened during today's race. Now this is back here 3 wide. Silver Fox on the outside, Noah Hart's trying to avoid him. Sean Henley sneaks up under him, and this sends these two spinning. Silver Fox gets a piece of it. Dylan Young actually sneaks by right here, and this is all that writes Henley off for the championship. Galligan gets in it. Cody Lamas gets in it. Wow. I'm a redneck, I guess. Richard Johnson comes out right in front of Charles Sanford, and that sends a 77 car flipping. Looking back here, everybody else did a great job avoiding the wreck, it looked like. Looking back here with Henley, I think everybody else avoided it. There's actually, it looks like a lot of smoke back here. Oh, it must be just from that wreck. But look at this wreck with Sanford and Johnson right here. Sends a 77 car flipping. Look at that. That was a incredible impact right there for the 77 car with the 28 and the 48. And Johnson going for a flip right here. Does a little like front handspring thing. I don't even know. Flips over, and Johnson, that's it for him and his championship hopes. Cody Lama's involved, destroyed his car. Henley's car is destroyed. Sanford got a lot of damage. There's Silver Fox, and then we saw Galligan up ahead got a lot of damage from the wreck as well. Actually, I don't know if I really saw. Oh, Galligan actually, I think, ran to somebody. I'll go back and make sure, because I didn't. For some reason, I feel like I didn't look and see what happened. Click, 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 click. I think he hit Henley. Oh yeah, it was him that hit Henley. I just wanted to make sure. Man, that was a crazy look at regular time back there. That was just a crazy wreck right there. Let's go back now and see other things that happened during the race, especially around the pit stop. Well, this was actually the same lap on the next corner, and I forgot to show this. Joshua Collard, they're all in a 4-wide situation. He bounced off the 20, and he's actually going to go up. He's pinned between the 20 and the 52. Seth Cole had nowhere to go. He's already in the wall. Collard goes around. It sends Perry in the wall. He had Richardson's inside. Andreas Allen got a piece of it right there. They're going to try to keep going. I don't know who hits him up. Jake Rogers is going to hit him right here. And he's going to come up right in front of William Duncan. Gets hit right there. Zoe Armand nowhere to go. I think Red Bell actually avoids. Great job by her. And then Jake Rogers is going to get hit by Tim Freilich after he hit Collard. Rogers' season kind of summed up right here. He got a couple wins, but that's it. Tim Walsh. But this is the rest of his season, and Rogers going to go flipping. London and Norman got together up here. They're still wrecking up ahead. I'll have to show that more. London slides the grass, hits Norman, spins out. Look at the 9-car flipping. I think McLeod got the wall. I think he actually just hit Andreas Allen. Look at the 2 chasers down here. Williams and Kurt Morchenick avoiding this wreck. Let's go up here and see what happened with Andreas Allen. He slides up. Actually, Brian James just comes up and just collides into him and send him up the wall with Daniel Day. I think James McLeod hits him right here. Oh, yep, there's where McLeod got his damage, and that's why he went to pit road. So that's what killed McLeod's day. Oh, wow, Tim Walsh right here. Wow, Sanford's flipping. I think the 3-car actually... Oh, that's when he got rear-ended. This kind of reminds me of a race from Season 3. I remember Matt Wells got slammed, I think it was. He went flying through the air just like this. So we're going to see it again in super slow motion. Look at that. He's just bouncing on his nose. He's actually going to land on the back of the 44 car. I don't know what was Sanford doing. He just plowed into him. Walsh had nowhere he can go. And Collard just got some more damage. So that was the second big wreck. Now let's go check out the pit stops. Now here's the guys in the back. They're coming to pit road. Steve Gonzalez actually makes a late decision to come down to pit road. He comes right in front of his teammate Joshua Mudd. Now Josh, I don't think has any problem with him doing that. And again, these guys are going to slide. And this is the scary part. They're coming back up to the racetrack. Danny Wells is right behind him. I think actually Danny's going to get into him. Yep, the pulse there. Danny Wells did get into the 15. That's something he really couldn't control right there with the grass. I think Mudd was okay until right there. Got hit right in the front end, just barely by Zohar Ahmad. And I think he's going to get hit again. Oh, Sean Galligan ran head on into him. I did not see that part of the wreck. That's what happened to Galligan. And they're wrecking up ahead. I didn't even realize Galligan actually got back in another wreck. And then up ahead, Dowley had problems up here. I think he was trying to avoid everything. No, what is it? Oh, yeah, he came down in front of Jack Richards, and Andreas Allen was right there. He's going to clip the 42, but he keeps going. Allen's going to back in the wall. Those guys are just trying to get to the road. And then, it's kind of a, not really talked about this wreck. Chris Washer, he made the late decision to come to pit road. So every time somebody does this, there's been a wreck. He's right in front of Michael Walton. I'm pretty sure, wow, they don't even hit the grass. Walton's just going to get into him. They already missed it. That's what sent Washer spinning. Lombarder's right there, but had nothing to do with that. Washer's coming back to pit road. Now Washer's going to get spun again. He can't even get to pit road because P2 London hit him. So Washer didn't even get a chance to get to pit road, I don't think. I think he turns down right here, but he probably got penalized. Nope, he didn't go. He missed it. So that killed Washer's good day. He was having a top 10 run going, I believe, right outside the top 10. And he just... Nobody would leave that 31 car alone. That's a tough break for Washer, and man. But now we got to find out what exactly all happened to Jacob Lawler. We saw him get spun. What took him out of this? Let's actually stay with this and see if we can find out. It wasn't soon after this caution. Oh, there he's already spinning. I think it was Silver Fox again. Oh, Justin Perry had his problem. We had another wreck. Stay on this replay. Did Washer spin again? Chris Washer spun for a third time. Holy cow. Oh, he actually was with the 88 car. So Washer in a span of a lap spins 3 times. He cuts down. I think he ran out of gas or something. He cuts down right into Aaron Williams Jr., turns him head on in the wall, right in front of Kurt Mortonick. So Williams couldn't even get away with the race. He was already running bad, and he gets wrecked. But again, Chris Washer just having a horrible day. And then Justin Perry just ran straight into him. Perry destroyed his car, and he was actually running okay too. So Perry's on the racetrack as Washer is trying to get to pit road. And it glitched right there. But here comes the race leaders. They're going to be coming into frame in a couple of seconds. There goes Dylan Young. He sneaks by. He had a huge lead. There's Jacob Lawler. He got a little piece right there. Silver Fox, for some reason, is on the apron. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, and Jacob Lawler actually cut up in front of Trent. And this could probably explain why Trent's car was slow. The slow 91 car, Lawler tried to cut up in front of Trent Dunham right here. And that put Trent into the wall. And that's what sent Lawler spinning. It wasn't Silver Fox. Not completely. You saw that part. That's probably what we saw. But he was slow. But Trent Dunham, it was a racing deal, though. He just came up in front of Trent right there. I don't know. I guess he was just trying to avoid the 91. But that explains everything for why Trent was off the pace. And I thought I saw a little bit of right side damage whenever I was commentating. And that is indeed probably the fact why Trent's car was slow, because he had the right side damage. Well, not exactly what Stevens wanted to see his teammate kind of and unintentionally help him in a way, I guess you could say, but it kind of looked like it that way. Again, he was just trying to avoid it. Just was a coincidence it was the 56 that did that. But that's what took him out of that and led to the end of the race, and we saw the wreck. We already saw this, and Lawler's race kind of ended like that. But after all that, race being over, Trent Dunham had some damage. It probably cost him the championship. But in the end, it was Steven Gonzalez and the 55 team with winning the championship. Let's go back to the post-race and finish everything up and wrap things up here today at Homestead. Alright guys, we're going to look at the results one last time. Again, congrats to Aaron Reed and the 38 team on winning today's race, his second win of the season. And thank you all for staying with me and everything, but stay tuned if you want to see the celebration for the winner, Aaron Reed, and also the champion, Steven Gonzalez. And I'll make sure to do the points, and I'll give all the statistics and everything so you guys know then. So I can't talk, guys. La 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 la. Been doing this too long. All right, stay tuned, guys, and the celebration and all that for the post race will begin momentarily. Like a Steven. And also, congratulations to John Dillon, who wins Rookie of the Year honors by 1 point over Kurt Morchnick. But I wanted to throw that in there, almost forgot. So, congrats again to Aaron Reed on the win, Steven Gonzalez on the championship, and congrats to John Dillon on winning the Season 5 Rookie of the Year honors. We are back as Aaron Reed is taking the track as he's starting his celebration. He's driving over the Ford logo. It's a good thing to see the Ford win today as well. Whoop, that was close. He's going to do a little burnout against the wall. Aaron Reed in the combo with Robert Grayson Ford team. Picking up their second win of the season. It's a great day for them. And Ford winning the season finale is always good to see that. Second season in a row, I believe they've done that. Liam Irving last season out of the 17 camp for Roush Fenway Racing won this race, but Aaron Reed wins it today. Celebrates for his second win of the season. Great run for him. Not a full-time racer. He missed the first 4 or 5 races, I believe. He was a replacement driver, missed the sign-ups. What could have been maybe if he would have raced those first few races, but we'll see if Aaron Reed comes back maybe full-time next season. He's doing a nice little burnout now with some donuts. And as we move on, we'll get ready to give the stage to the champion, Steven Gonzalez, coming up next. And as we're back, Steven Gonzalez has taken the track and has officially been crowned the champion. It was by, like I said, 2 points over Trent Dunham. 2,285 points for Steven versus Trent Dunham's 2,283. Those were the top two. John Dillon squeaked away with third in points, followed by Kurt Morchnick, and only separated by 1 point right there. Fifth place went to Aaron Williams Jr. in what quite possibly be his final season and race. Jacob Lawler, despite having problems, ended up sixth today. Seventh in points will go to Sean Hindley after his disappointing run, and Richard Johnson dropped 8th. William Duncan stayed in 9th again. James McLeod also stayed in 10th. Seth Cole made a jump up to 11th around Sean Galligan, and then Galligan dropped to 12th. Josh McCollard remained 13th, and 14th was James Qualls. And Steven Gonzalez made a lap around the track with the imaginary flag. He's now doing his burnout on the front stretch. Steven Gonzalez won for the first time this season in the series. It took him 3 seasons, but he won at Bristol. Made the chase for the 3rd consecutive season. 3rd different team, like I said, drove the 51 the first season in a NOS Energy car in a Toyota. Went to Penske last year, drove the 22. And then he drove this season for Michael Walter Racing the 55, got that win, made the chase. Fell back a little bit early on, but made it up and beat Trent today. And he's doing a celebration. Congrats to Steven Gonzalez and the whole Michael Walter Racing Aaron's Dream Machine team for winning the race and the championship. So Steven Gonzalez is now can be recognized as a Mountain Dew Racing Series champion in the longest season yet, 13 months. So congrats again to Steven, and the celebration will continue on here at the front stretch for the 55 team. Well, guys, again, it's time to say that time again. The season is over, and it was a long, grueling season, but it's finally concluded 13 months later, and I will have this up before May is over. So we've had a champion in Danny Wells crowned for the 2nd season in a row on the nationwide side, and we have a first-time champion in Steven Gonzalez in Season 5 winning the championship here in the Mountain Dew Race Series. So, again, congrats to him and the whole team on the battle with Trent Dunham and the other 9 drivers that were in contention for the championship. Some drivers didn't have the luck they needed this season, but makes them want to come back next season and try again, go for the championship and see what they can do. But I do want to applaud you guys all for sticking around during this 13-month span. I apologize, always do. I know I probably shouldn't, but I apologize for how long it took, and I'm glad it's over now. The future, don't know. I honestly can't say, but obviously, like for Danny's sake, if Nationwide comes back, he has a reserve ride. Steven has a reserved ride in Cup, because the champions always get rides first. And if a Nationwide side does not happen, then Danny will get a Cup ride reserved. So just point that out now in case we don't have a Nationwide series. But again, I don't know what's up in the air. It is summer. I'm trying to get everything figured out in life, job-wise and school-wise and just everything in general, because like I said, going to be 20 this year, so a lot is going to be on my mind, and I love doing this still, don't get me wrong, just it does drag on, and I'm just worried it might happen like this again. I don't want to drag this on for you guys. I don't want to fall in that trap of, being forgotten. I wouldn't say forgotten. The word is bored I would like to use for this, because when you take time off and you come back, it just doesn't work the same, and that's what happened with me. I lost views, I lost comments, so I just disbanded the comment rule for the rest of the season, basically for half of it. But again, if I want to come back, I have to be committed. I need to be re-energized to do it, just I don't want to be stalled out, just dead feeling, so. But again, thank you guys for watching this season. I really do appreciate it. Whatever season 6 comes around, that's crazy just saying that number, 6, wow. But season 6 of the Mountain Dew Race Series and season 4 of the Mopar Nationwide Series, whatever happens, please stay tuned, and I will reveal something when it gets close, but I'm not going to reveal anything right now time-wise when and if it's going to happen soon. I will throw a teaser or something out just to let you guys know, both on YouTube and Facebook. I will let you guys know. If you're still interested, just keep an eye on my channel from time to time during the summer, and everybody that's graduating also, good luck with everything, because I know everybody in my school is their last day. I'm already out of school, I'm in college, but I just want to congratulate them and everybody else that's either graduating somewhere or just having a good day, just thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys watching this season. I'm very thankful for you guys. Like I said, just you do the usual. It's up to you guys to subscribe to keep up with everything. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and just overall in the season, or if you're even interested in next season, maybe give me some motivation to think about it. You can throw a like for that if you want to as well, and comment. I like to see feedback, and let me know what you guys think of the season. Just what you thought of it, and I what country again. I know what I just did. I heard it. I live in Kentucky. Give me a break. Anyway, thank you guys again one last time, and congratulations, Aaron Reed, on winning the race, and congratulations once again to Steven Gonzalez winning the Mountain Dew Race Series Championship. You both deserved it, and Danny, you also ran well in the Nationwide Series. You deserved it as well. I guess I can live with the repeat champion deal, like I said, but a lot of people know that story, but I'm not going to get into that today. That's for another day. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching. I'm not going to drag this on anymore. Until next time, goodbye guys. See you guys soon. Probably not, but I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you like this video for today. I will see you guys next time very soon, and thanks for watching this digest video. I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Bye! The lifetime way. Wow. How did I get up there? Oh, this is impossible. The Captain Brohead Ray review. This is gonna be a problem. And Brian Acosta. P200 runs John Dillon up the hill. Justin Perry's on his back bumper. He's gonna get wrecked. Oh, he gets pinned behind the 51. That's all it takes. John Dillon's going back to victory lane. This time the Mountain Race Series. John Dillon takes the Daytona 500.